Yeah. So next, let us discuss the geometrical isomerism in cyclic compounds. Okay, geometrical isomerism in cyclic compounds. So generally, cyclic compounds are not planar. Okay, of course, the atoms which are present in the ring are in the same plane. Okay, so generally, geometrical isomerism discussing in a molecule, that means alkanes. Alkanes are the planar, okay, and oximes, azo compounds, all these are the planars. So mostly in planar compounds we can explain the geometrical isomerism. Alene is a non-planar, so alenes do not exhibit the geometrical isomerism. Okay, cumulated trienes again planar, those exhibit the geometrical isomerism. Now here this cyclic alkenes, cyclic alkanes, okay, cycloalkanes are not planar because all bonding atoms are not in the same plane. Okay, but this cyclic system is also suitable to exhibit the geometrical isomerism because all carbon atoms present in the ring are in the same plane. Okay, for suppose I am taking cyclobutane, carbon, carbon, here carbon and carbon. Here all carbon atoms are present in the same plane. Okay, but here there is a hydrogen and there is a hydrogen. Its one hybridization is sp3. Its hybridization is sp3. Okay, here sp3 means there is a tetrahedral, generally non-planar. But this one exhibits the geometric isomerism because all carbon atoms are in the same plane. All carbon atoms in the same plane. For suppose here I am taking this one. Here hydrogen and chlorine, hydrogen and chlorine. This hydrogen and hydrogen, hydrogen and this hydrogen. So here about this C bond single, single bond carbon. Okay, carbon single bond carbon. Geometric isomerism is followed. Okay. Here, how we can explain the geometric isomerism? You can see like this. Okay, it is a cyclobutane. 1,2 dichlorocyclobutane. This 1,2 dichlorocyclobutane can exist in two different forms. One is the cis and one is the trans, we can say. That means here in this case, carbon, 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 carbon are in the same plane. Here in this one, this is one group above the plane, this is one group below the plane. This hydrogen above the plane, this hydrogen below the plane. This hydrogen above the plane, below the plane, above the plane, below the plane. Here, if similar groups are on the above the plane, it is cis isomer. If similar groups are on the above the plane, cis isomer. If similar groups on the opposite side, you can see here, similar groups, okay, here, similar groups, one above the plane, one below the plane. So it is a trans isomer. Okay, so here there is cis isomer and it is a trans isomer. A similar groups on the opposite side and all carbon atoms in the plane. Here all carbon atoms in the plane. A similar groups on the same side, cis isomer. It is cis 1,2 dichlorocyclobutane. It is a trans 1,2 dichlorocyclobutane. For suppose if you change these positions, okay, see this one. Here, just wait. Yeah, just it is a 1,3 dichlorocyclobutane. 1,3 dichlorocyclobutane. Yeah. See this one. Here in this case, 1,3 dichloro, 1, 2, 3. This chlorine, one chlorine above the plane, one chlorine below the plane, back side of the plane and front side of the plane. So it is a trans isomer. Now here you can see this one chlorine above the plane, one chlorine below the plane, cis isomer. And this cis isomer we can say like this also. Here chlorine below the plane, chlorine below the plane. That means similar groups on the same side, both above the plane or both below the plane. It is cis isomer. Okay. Here in this case, similarly, we can see it is above the plane, it is below the plane. Trans or we can see like this. Here below the plane, here above the plane. Trans isomer. Okay. So like this here in cycloalkanes we can see geometrical isomers. Okay. If similar groups opposite planes, one above the plane, one below the plane, trans. Both are above the plane or both are below the plane, cis isomer. Yet these two are the similar groups, these two are the hydrogen. So geometrical isomers across this carbon we cannot say. Here geometrical isomers across 1 and 3 carbon atoms, or we can say across 1, 2 carbons. Okay. As I shown earlier. That's it. So here finally the cyclic system are suitable to exhibit the geometrical isomers. Here this one exists like this. This carbon. Here hydrogen above the plane, this chlorine below the plane. Here hydrogen above the plane, this chlorine below the plane. So it is a cis 1, 2 dichloro cyclobutane, or this hydrogen above the plane, this chlorine below the plane. Here this hydrogen below the plane, this chlorine above the plane. Okay, that means it is a trans 1, 2 dichloro cyclobutane. Trans 1, 2 dichloro cyclobutane. Okay, that's it. So here again this carbon must contain the different groups. Here these two are the hydrogens. So about this one we cannot say the geometrical isomer. Okay. Now here this compound can be represented like this also. Here just write the groups other than hydrogen. It is also cis isomer. It means here the hydrogen above the plane, here hydrogen above the plane. Here we can write like this also. Chlorine below the plane, here chlorine above the plane. It means here hydrogen below the plane, here hydrogen above the plane. Okay, that's it. Here see this one. We can write this one also. It is a 3D representation exactly. Now here this 3D molecule we can write in 2D variation. That means here 2D fashion. Here hydrogen, chlorine, chlorine. Chlorine same side, hydrogen same side, cis isomer. Here we can write like this also. This hydrogen, chlorine, this chlorine, hydrogen, trans isomer, opposite side. It is a 2D representation of the 3D molecule. Actually it is a 3D molecule. Okay, that's it. Now here, let us write this one. 1,3-dichlorocyclobutane. 1,3-dichlorocyclobutane. Here we can write like this. This chlorine above the plane, cis isomer. Or we can write like this also. This chlorine below the plane, this chlorine below the plane, cis isomer. That means here these two are the geometrically same. Cis 1, 3 dichloro, cis 1, 3 dichloro cyclobutane. Now here this chlorine above the plane, this chlorine below the plane. Okay, or we can write like this also. This chlorine above the plane and this chlorine below the plane. Here it is a trans. One above the plane, one below the plane. Trans 1, 3 dichloro cyclobutane. Okay. Now here it can be represented like this in a 2D fashion. Here hydrogen, chlorine, cis. Or this one also we can represent like this. Chlorine, chlorine, hydrogen, trans. Okay, geometric isomerism in cycloalkanes. About this C bond C, single bond. Okay. Actually here about this C bond C single bond in acyclic compounds, we cannot see the geometric isomerism. But it is a cyclic compound. There is a restricted rotation because of the cyclic compound. There is no free rotation. That's why even across the single bond, we can see the geometrical isomerism. Okay, in this case. Here across this one, geometric isomerism is possible. Here across this one, geometric isomerism is possible. Across 1, 3 carbons. Okay, here across 1, 2 carbons. That's it. Okay, or suppose you can see here this CH3, this CS. 1,4 dimethyl cyclohexane. This one exhibits the geometric isomerism. Here this methyl above the plane. This methyl above the plane. Cis isomer. Cis 1,2 dimethyl cyclohexane. Cis 1,2 dimethyl cyclohexane. Now we can write the trans isomer. Okay. This one also we can write like this. Cyclohexane, hydrogen, CH3, CS. Same set, CH3, CH3. Okay, cis 1,2 dimethyl cyclohexane. Now here it is a trans 1,4 dimethyl. Sorry, 1,4 dimethyl. Okay, this is 1,4 dimethyl cyclohexane. It is a trans form. This trans form we can write like this also. Okay, hydrogen, methyl. This hydrogen, methyl. Okay, that is right now. Yeah. Here, which of the following compounds exhibit geometrical isomerism? Okay. Which of the following compounds exhibit geometrical isomerism? Here you can see this carbon has similar groups. So this one do not exhibit geometrical isomerism. Next here, okay, it means here for suppose if you want to write this is the above the plane, this is below the plane. Now chlorine above the plane. Okay. Now above the plane, below the plane. This is below the plane. Chlorine, chlorine same side, cis. Chlorine, chlorine same side, cis. That's why no geometrical isomerism. Okay, these two are the equal. Now see this one. About this carbon, geometrical isomerism is not possible. But about this one, geometrical isomerism possible. That means here we can write the cis isomer like this or trans isomer. Now this one, bromine, bromine same plane, that is cis isomer, or opposite plane, trans isomer. This one exhibits the geometrical isomer because each carbon contains different groups. Okay. Now this one. About this double bond, hydrogen, methyl, different groups. But here on this side, similar groups, so do not exhibit geometrical isomer. Okay. Here we can see hydrogen, methyl, same groups. Okay. It is a planar system. All carbon atoms in the ring. Okay. All carbon atoms in the ring. Okay. Now here in this case, hydrogen, methyl, different groups. But here you can see this one same, this one is the same. This side, CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2 same. So across this double bond geometrical isomerism possible. Across this double bond geometrical isomerism is not possible. But across this methyl, methyl geometrical isomers are exist. That means here this molecule exhibit the geometrical isomerism. Okay. Here this molecule do not exhibit geometrical isomerism because on both sides same. CH2, 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 CH2. Both sides same. We cannot differentiate. Here again here on both sides same. On both sides the same groups. But across this carbon geometrical isomers are exist like this. Okay, double bond here, hydrogen CH. This one is the methyl above the plane. This is the methyl above the plane. Cis isomer. Now here we can write the trans isomer also. Hydrogen, this methyl. Here CH3, this one is the CH. One is the cis, one is the trans. Across this double bond is not suitable, but across these two carbon atoms here geometric isomerism is possible. Okay, important example. Now here, again here not suitable. Across this one not suitable. Same side. Okay, on both sides same side. Now in this case, across this one geometric isomerism possible. Here a hydrogen methyl different. Now CH2 CH2, the CH2 CH different. Okay, double bonded carbon must contain the different groups. So this one exhibits geometric isomerism, and this one also exhibits the geometric isomerism, different groups. Okay, that's it. Now here see this one, spiro compounds. Okay, spiro compounds. Spiro compounds. Okay, for suppose here, this is the hydrogen, this is the chlorine. This is the hydrogen, this is the chlorine. This one do not exhibit the geometric isomerism because this carbon is the sp3 carbon and tetrahedral means non-planar. And these two rings are perpendicular to each other. These two rings, that means this is spirocarbon, it is sp3 carbon, tetrahedral, so non-planar. So these two rings are exist like this. It means here we can see here it is spirocarbon. We can see. Okay, it is a spirocarbon. This is the one ring and this is the one ring. These two are perpendicular each other. Now in this case, this one chlorine group on the plane, this chlorine above the plane. We cannot say. We cannot say the geometric isomerism. Okay, for planar compound we can say the geometric isomerism. Okay, one chlorine always on the plane. One chlorine may be above the plane or below the plane, but one chlorine always on the plane. Here there is no possibility to get the similar groups on the same side or on the opposite side. One is always on the plane, one is above the plane or below the plane. Okay, that's why here spiro compounds do not exhibit geometric isomerism. But suppose like alina, about this one geometric isomerism not possible. But if three rings are continuously exist, the CH3 and CH3. Okay, here hydrogen CH3. Here hydrogen. This is a cis isomer. Why? Because like trienes, this is a planar. This is a planar. Here in this case, middle ring like this. Okay, middle ring like this. Or suppose middle ring like this, and here and next ring also. Okay, this is one ring. This is one ring. Okay, middle ring. This is first ring and this is first ring. These two rings are in the same plane. These two rings are in the same plane. So here we can see geometric. Okay, that's it. And next, one more example. Last example. Here double bond. Here hydrogen and Cl. This Cl, this one exhibits the geometric. Because here all are in the same plane. So trans. It is a planar compound. It is a trans. Or suppose. That's it, of course. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That exhibit the geometrical isomerism. Okay, that's it. Okay, carefully observe. We can. Just here we have to imagine the shape. Okay. So that is the geometrical isomerism in cyclic compounds. Next, let us try to write the one question. Let us try to solve the one question. So write down this one first of all. Stop the video and write down. Just one question here. Write the isomers of dimethyl cyclohexane. Structural isomers plus geometrical isomers. Dimethyl cyclohexane. Okay, dimethyl cyclohexane. Dimethyl cyclohexane means here that maybe 1,1-dimethyl or maybe 1,2-dimethyl or 1,3-dimethyl and 1,4-dimethyl. Okay, 1,1-dimethyl, 1,2-dimethyl, 1,4-dimethyl. Here 1,1-dimethyl do not exhibit the geometric isomerism. Here this one exhibits the geometric isomerism. Here methyl above the plane cis plus trans. This one 1,3-dimethyl also exhibit geometric isomerism cis and trans. 1,4 also exhibit geometric isomerism cis and trans. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means here 7. Only structural isomers 4, including geometrical 7. Okay, next. Write the isomers of C6H12. Okay, just wait. Write the isomers of C5H10. Write the isomers of C5H10. C5H10 means here write the isomers, just cyclic isomers. Let us write the cyclic isomers. Here cyclopentane, cyclobutane, methyl cyclobutane. Now cyclopropane, ethyl cyclopropane. Next 1,1-dimethyl cyclopropane, and next 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. This 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane exhibits the geometric isomerism cis and trans. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 isomers. Okay, and the question is all possible isomers, that means both structural isomers and geometrical isomers for C5H10. That means here only the question is cyclic isomers. Here write the acyclic isomers also. That means alkene exhibits the geometric isomers. Exist in a different forms. Okay, write the possible isomers. Next, write the cyclic isomers. Write the cyclic isomers of C6H12. That means structural isomers plus geometrical isomers. C6H12. Okay, that is about the geometrical isomerism in cycloalkenes. In next class, let us discuss calculation of the geometrical isomers. Okay, until then, okay, see you.